What is up, guys? My name is Uchiha. Welcome to a new What If. Welcome to What If Deku was the Batman. Before I begin, this is going to be a redo in Chapter 1 of this What If. This was made by me, and the fan fiction was made by myself. I'm not copying anybody's fan fiction or reading it today. I'm tired, and I didn't want to read any fan fiction for right now. So I hope you like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you're new. And I just posted a new video of called "What If Naruto Was Raised by Kakashi," part chapter 1. Hope you enjoyed that. And this is Dekuxjirou. So enjoy the rage of the Batman. Izuku Midoriya, his father and mother, who named Inko Midoriya and Asashi Midoriya, both was living not close in Japan. They was a richest family near the Yaoyorozus. Izuku was now with his mother and father. He was age 4 with no quirk. He was often known as quirkless, but his father and mother loved him very, very much. His father endured and took care of Izuku very well. So Izuku went on loving his father and mother, but some tragedies may struck them. His father ordered or hired a maid or a butler who was named Alfred. Alfred will be the one and only butler in Izuku's life and trainer in combat. Izuku and his father was walking back towards their vehicle and they took a shortcut in the alleyway. You know what this came from. Izuku seen and noticed a man was chasing right behind them. His father noticed as well, using his fire breathing to block away whatever this man was going to do. But this man's quirk was different. This man's quirk can burst through flames, instantly giving a punch to Hasashi's face, sending him flying back. Inko tried to block and went towards Hasashi, carrying him in his arms. But, boom, a shot went off, killing both Inko and Hasashi. The man was going to kill Izuku, but it was too late. 911 was called. Izuku was scared. He was furious. He was upset. His father and mother died in front of his eyes. Izuku was not. He was feeling emotionless. He was feeling sad, regret that he couldn't save his mother and father. Izuku now looked at himself in the water, seeing the tears drop down his face, dripping into the water. Then he hears a siren. Wee woo, wee woo. Sorry, I can't make a siren noise, so I tried. Then 911 was called and went to Izuku's rescue. Notice it was Izuku Midoriya, the famous for the Midoriya's family and the Midoriya's buildings that they paid for. Izuku gave his what happened in the fight, and someone came to pick up Izuku. It was the butler, Alfred. Alfred went to go pick up Izuku in a limo. Come on, Master Izuku. It's okay. I will protect you with my life, Alfred says. But Izuku's eyes was upset. He was sad that he couldn't save his father and mother, so he would train. So Izuku asked Alfred, do he know in combat? Alfred taught Izuku everything he knows. How to shoot weapons, how to block them, what type of things you should deserve. So Izuku did so. For years on years, Izuku learned to combat. Izuku learned how to fight, how to be fierce, how to be reckless. So Izuku was now the age of 16, not in high school no more, but will be meeting a girl in his dreams, or the girl he likes. Izuku, in the middle of the night, made some customizations to his suit. He was named as the Batman, a new vigilante who was coming to Japan to protect it and stop these villains for doing wrong. Izuku had a radio beside him on his belt. On his combat belt, Izuku had radio, spray cans, and batteries in his grappler. On his belt, and made sure Izuku had a second hand weapon to protect himself if he couldn't block any shots, so Izuku went off. He went off to defeat bad guys. With that being said, Izuku made it off. He went to defeat some people, but we get another vigilante, or aka villain, who was named Catwoman, who was gonna come in the picture very, very soon. Izuku made it to where the call was made. He noticed two robbers is robbing a store at the 24/7. Izuku landed right in front of them. "You dare rob my store," Izuku said. They turned around, no one was there, so he spoke again. "You will fear the Batman. You will fear the Bat," Izuku said, throwing batarangs around. They noticed the batarangs was now floating around them, going right into circles. Izuku was controlling the batarangs, and zap! The batarang zapped both the robbers. But a robber came in with a different type of breed, a different type of quirk. He smashed all the batarangs to pieces, and Izuku popped out. This man was big and buff. His quirk was named Fire Breath. He just had the same quirk as his father, but stronger and more can control it. Izuku rushed towards the man with the fire-breathing quirk and dodged every attack from the man. The man went for a punch towards Izuku's chest, but Izuku dodges, kicking the man in the face with an uppercut, left, right hooks. Izuku keeps punching the man faster and faster. You know where this came from, off of Batman Gotham or Batman Arkham Knight, by beating the living god out of a strong beast. But Izuku kept beating and beating, not stopping. He was getting tired, but he went with another knee to the man's face, knocking him out unconscious. Izuku radio in, telling that the 911 call at the store at the 24/7 near XX is safe. Can we have some officers there? But they didn't know who was this man who was speaking on the radio, but they did what they was told. They made it there, seeing the villains wrapped up in ropes and everything, and seeing a strong opponent as well. They called in the muscles, which was Endeavor. Endeavor was now looking and carrying the man with the biggest muscles. Endeavor looked at the man. "Damn, who beat you up?" Endeavor said, but the man spoke. "It was the Batman," the man said. Knocking was now unconscious. "Who is the Batman?" Endeavor spoke, but the man was still unconscious. So, Endeavor kept walking, putting the man in the back of a truck that took him to the prison. And then they took the two of the other villains was in the bank or in the store, took them to the prison. At the time, early in the morning, Izuku woke up. He's still at the age of 16 and eating breakfast for what Alfred made. Izuku told Alfred that he wants to go shopping for some new clothing. Alfred was gladly to take Izuku to a mall, so he did so. But something he will meet in the darkness. Soon enough, he will meet a girl who was named Catwoman very, very soon. Izuku was walking to the mall, looking around and grabbing some outfits so he can wear to some shops and doing a little bit of shopping and food shopping. So Izuku got all of his stuff, but a robber came in, villains. But Izuku didn't have that technology to call for his suit, not yet at least. Izuku was the richest man in Japan, not the richest, but one of the richest men in Japan. But Izuku, as well as Alfred, knew that Izuku, if he rushed towards them, they would probably know his fighting style. So Izuku did one best thing. He screamed, "Help us," Izuku said. And a lot of people were surrounding the villain, which was not heroes. So Izuku had the chance to change into a mask, some just different type of clothing, and rush towards it. Izuku was beating the living god out of this man. then knocked this man out with a knee to his face, knocking him out unconscious. They was confused. Who are you? I am the Batman. Izuku's voice changed from a little deeper than deep. Izuku now looked at Alfred. Then he disappeared in the smoke. Izuku appeared right behind Alfred with different types of clothes on, with the same clothes he was wearing when he went into the mall. Alfred and everything went off. They now leave the mall, paid for everything, and left to the Midoriya's manor. They made it back, and it is now the middle of the night. Izuku went off as Batman again, but he will get stopped by a lady known as Catwoman, who had a quirk. Catwoman now was stealing a very priceless jewel. The jewel was known as the red jewel. Catwoman took the red jewel instantly and was now running off, but she saw a man stop in front of him. Who are you? She says. I'm the Batman. Hand over the jewel and surrender yourself. Catwoman wasn't not gonna surrender himself. Bye, Bat. But cat and bat don't sound good. Have a great one. The lady flipped off the building, now going towards the ground, scratching the wall, and then landing down on the ground. Izuku liked this girl. Who is she? She has the moves, he said, but muttered that under his breath, leaving the area before any officers come find the Batman there. This is the story of What If Deku the Bat was the Batman. Dekuxjirou, Chapter 1 by Anime Uchiha. Hope you enjoyed this What If. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you're new and enjoy. Peace out, anime fans. My name is Anime Chia. Goodbye. Have a great one.